Did you know that some days in the year are not just common dates, but true portals for profound changes? December 22nd is one of those rare moments, where the winter solstice meets the mysterious portal day, creating a convergence of energies that can transform lives. But here's a truth that few know: if you ignore this moment, you may be missing the chance to align your intentions with the universe and pave the way for a much more meaningful 2025. Many live stuck in a routine, feeling like something is missing, as if they are chasing a goal that never arrives. Maybe you've asked yourself, why does it seem so hard to truly change? The answer may lie in timing. Yes, the right time matters, and December 22nd is a unique opportunity to break out of this cycle and manifest what you really want. But how to do this? And why is this specific date so special? In this text, you will discover the power behind the winter solstice, how the cosmic energies of Portal Day can directly impact your life and, most importantly, how to use this moment to your advantage. Get ready to learn simple yet transformative rituals and delve into ancient traditions that continue to guide thousands of people today. After all, big changes start with small steps, and it all starts here. The winter solstice, in itself, already carries an aura of mystery and reverence, marking the moment when the night lengthens at its peak, only to give way to the increasing return of light. But imagine this combined with the so-called Portal Day, a rare convergence of energies that practically screams transformation. It's like a cosmic dance where the possibilities for renewal and personal growth intensify. Here, nature whispers to us that it is time to look inside, recognize what is no longer useful, and let cosmic energy open new paths. It's a bit like cleaning the house to receive special visitors. You can start with something simple. Take a few minutes in the evening to reflect. What has been weighing on your life? What patterns or habits do you know you need to break? This alignment of solstice with Portal Day is like a gentle push from the universe, inviting you to make peace with the past to walk lighter towards the future. Make no mistake, this is not just any opportunity. It's like finding a fork in the road, where each step taken with intention can create powerful echoes in the months to come. It can be something symbolic, like writing on a piece of paper what you want to transform and burning it by candlelight. These small fire rituals have the power to purify, to release bonds that you may not have even known were there. And what's most fascinating is how cultural traditions around the world capture this spirit of transition. From Yule celebrations in Scandinavia to bonfires in Japan, everyone recognizes that this period is more than just a change of season. It carries a veiled invitation to connect to something greater, something that sets the stage for what is to come. And that's where we enter the next step, exploring the true power of the portal that opens on that magical day. Portal Day is not just a milestone on the calendar, it is a direct invitation to delve into the vastness of cosmic energy and, at the same time, into your own inner wisdom. This special alignment creates an opening, as if a veil is lifted between you and the mysteries of the universe. You know that feeling of being connected to something bigger, as if thoughts and responses flow more clearly? That's exactly what's at stake here. The cosmos is whispering secrets to anyone willing to listen. And what does listen mean in this context? It's simpler than it sounds. Take a moment to meditate, perhaps with instrumental music or nature sounds in the background. Visualize yourself walking through a glowing portal, filled with golden light, where each step brings more clarity and intuition. Write down any ideas that come to you, even if they seem random. This is an excellent time to plan, set goals, and look for answers that, on other days, may seem unattainable. The practical impact is remarkable. Think about decisions you've been putting off, changing careers, investing in a new project, or even resolving emotional issues. Using cosmic energy means you are not just reasoning with your mind, you are connecting with a greater force, which often points out surprisingly effective paths. An example. Imagine being faced with an incomplete puzzle. On Portal Day, the pieces just seem to fall into place. And it's not just you who notices this. Traditions around the world recognize that these moments of heightened energy are ripe for significant change. Just as the stars guided navigators in the past, they now guide our intentions. It is fascinating to realize that this cosmic connection is also a prelude. What we plant today will be the foundation of something greater, a seed for the future that will begin to germinate before we even know it. Planting seeds during Portal Day is an act of intention, a silent declaration that you are ready to welcome the new. It's curious to think about how small actions taken on that day can reverberate over time, especially until 2025. Imagine that every thought, desire, or decision you make now is like a grain that will be nourished by cosmic energy, growing in fertile ground. This is the ideal time to set clear goals and let your vision of the future align with the universe. If you're looking for practical examples, consider this. Throughout the day, write down in a journal the areas of your life that you most want to transform. Be specific. It is not enough to wish success, detail what it means to you, like working on something I'm passionate about or improving my physical health. These small details make all the difference. Then, create a short list of concrete actions that can help you take the first step. It's like watering a seed to make sure it sprouts. The beauty of this period is that it does not demand perfection, but rather consistency. Even if you don't have all the answers right now, the simple act of opening yourself up to possibilities puts you in a flow of transformation. For example, if you've always wanted to study something new, look for a lecture or online course that inspires you. The seeds of personal growth can start with something as simple as a click, but the consequences can be immense. This idea of planting the future also dialogues with cultural traditions. Many of them talk about rituals in which intentions are thrown into the wind, fire, or water. These symbolic acts have the power to reinforce our connection with the natural cycle of things. And it is this cycle that begins to prepare us for the next stage, the liberation and renewal that come with fire rituals. Fire rituals carry powerful, almost visceral symbolism. It is no surprise that fire, since time immemorial, represents transformation and purification. In this context, it becomes an indispensable ally for those who want to renew themselves, leave the past behind and make room for something new. The practice can be as simple as burning a sheet on which you have written everything you want to let go of, or as elaborate as ancestral ceremonies outdoors, under the starry sky, reflecting the strength of cosmic energy. If you've never experienced anything like this, start with a symbolic ritual at home. Light a candle, sit in front of it and concentrate. Take a paper and write not only what you want to release, but also the desires you want to manifest. After burning, visualize the smoke carrying away everything that is no longer useful and imagine a golden light filling the empty space. These simple gestures can have a profound impact on your mindset and energy. The most interesting thing is how these rituals unite the ancient with the modern. Cultures around the world perform similar practices during the winter solstice. The Yule bonfires in Europe or the purification rituals in Japan show that, although separated by oceans and eons, we all recognize the transformative power of fire. And when you light that candle or participate in a ceremony, you are connecting with this timeless tradition, a force that transcends generations. But fire is not just about liberation, it is also about renewal. Imagine burning one leaf to say goodbye to the past and another to welcome the future. The heat we feel is not just physical, it is also emotional and spiritual. It is a reminder that, like the phoenix, we have the ability to rise from the ashes. And as you look at the flames, perhaps you will realize that these acts have a greater meaning, as they prepare us to understand the cultural traditions that surround this magical time. The cultural traditions surrounding the winter solstice are a treasure trove of ancient wisdom, a reminder of how ancient people recognized the importance of this time of year. The Holy Nights, known as Rauhnacht in Germany, are one such landmark tradition. For 12 nights, each representing a month of the following year, people connected with the cycles of nature, reflecting on the past and planting intentions for the future. It is a moment of deep introspection and communion with the sacred. Have you ever wondered how these practices can be adapted to your life? For example, over the next few nights, set aside time to create small daily rituals. Choose a theme for each night: love, career, health, or spirituality. Light a candle, meditate on the topic, and write an intention or desire in a journal. These gestures not only honor traditions, but also create a sacred space for your own personal growth. And it's not just in Europe that these celebrations are strong. In North America, indigenous cultures hold ceremonies that honor the spirit of renewal and manifestation. In Japan, the solstice is marked by the practice of yuzu, a bath with citrus fruits that symbolizes purification and preparation for the coming year. These traditions show that despite cultural differences, the human desire for transformation and connection is universal. What makes these practices even more special is the impact they have on our perception of time and the cycle of life. As we experience the hustle and bustle of the modern world, these traditions invite us to slow down, observe natural rhythms, and align ourselves with them. And it is in this alignment that we find a point of balance, a springboard to delve deeper into the numbers and insights related to this magical date. The number December 22nd is not just a date on the calendar, it is a numerical portal loaded with meaning. On this day, two great energies meet: winter solstice and portal day. This coincidence reinforces the symbolic power of transformation and renewal, as if the universe were giving us a gift wrapped in cosmic intentions. For those who believe in the strength of numbers, 22 carries vibrations of balance and fulfillment, being a direct invitation to align mind, body, and spirit. Think of the impact of this date as a compass for what's to come. For example, 2025 looms on the horizon as the destination where the seeds planted now will begin to bear fruit. If you wonder what this means, consider, where do you want to be in 2 years? This time cycle is long enough to allow for significant transformations, but also short enough to require immediate action. It's like planning a trip: you need to define the destination, plot the route, and start walking. And what about the 12 holy nights, each representing a month of the next year? This concept teaches us the importance of long-term vision, while honoring the present moment. Each night brings symbolism, a small reminder that everything is connected. A simple practice would be to reflect on what you want for each month and record your intentions. Don't underestimate the power of these small actions; they have the potential to shape a fulfilling 2025. In the end, the most interesting thing is how everything converges: the solstice, the day of the portal, the numbers, and the traditions. Everything is interconnected, like a cosmic fabric that unites past, present, and future. It's almost impossible not to feel inspired when you realize that you are part of this great cycle. And as the nights become shorter and the light grows each day, we are reminded that true manifestation begins with understanding these cycles. Are you ready to be part of this transformation? And now, the burning question: what are you going to do with all this knowledge? Knowing that December 22nd carries such transformative potential is just the beginning. It is in your hands to use this energy to redefine the course of your life. Have you ever thought about what habits you can abandon, what dreams you need to take out of the drawer, or even what kind of future you want to build? If not now, when? Imagine the impact of small actions taken on this day, from a simple fire ritual to deeper reflections on what really matters to you. Don't let the frenetic pace of the modern world overshadow this opportunity. Ask yourself, what do I need to release to grow? What am I willing to plant today to harvest in the coming months? Sometimes the answers you seek are not outside, but within you. So, how about starting today? Take a piece of paper, write down your intentions, create your ritual, or just set aside a moment of silence. The universe is already moving, all he needs now is your first step. And remember, no one builds a new reality without action. This is your chance to align with something bigger and finally take the next step towards personal growth. If you want to continue learning and preparing for these changes, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Don't miss the next content. Together, let's explore even more ways to transform your life. After all, you are not alone on this journey, and the best part is just beginning.